Hello guys, it's Oscar here again with another tutorial. This time we will cover at least, I'd say, one half of the catalog tab in Prestashop. Why one half? Well, the catalog tab contains quite a lot of different categories, including, of course, categories, but it's quite huge. that's that's my explanation for that. As you can see, your catalog, my menu is probably different from yours. You might have the catalog right on the left side as the first tab. If you want to change it to the way I have it, which is I have sorted all the tabs based on their name from A to Z, and the drop down menus are sorted as well. If you want to do that, check out my previous video about Prestashops administration tab. But let's get right to catalog, and we'll start with attachment. Okay, so an attachment is a file that you can attach to a product. It could be almost any file, I guess, including PDFs, JPEGs, PNG, any sort of images, any sort of documents. This usually serve. I will show you, or its purpose is to first add those attachments in this tab, and then you can attach these attachments to products that you want to attach them to. Weird. Okay, so we will add a new attachment called attachment number 1 because I'm original, and description will be this is an attachment. Cool. And as file we'll choose for example the koala bear. Those are the default images that you should find in your Windows 7 installation, of course, if you're using Windows as your operating system. Anyway, we have just created a successfully new attachment called attachment 1, and now what we want to do is we want to edit a product, for example iPod Nano 1 with an ID of 1. So we have clicked on, I will go back, we have clicked here on this edit icon, which brings us right to editing of the iPod Nano product, and here on the left side we will go for the attachments. Yes, that's it. And okay, so as you can see, you can attach a new product right here in the product tab, but we have already prepared the attachment number 1, so we will click here on the add button, and this just moved the attachment from available attachments to attachments for this product. We can then click on the save and stay button, which will save the attachment, but we will still be in administration of this product. So we can click now on the preview button, which will bring us to the product detail, and here you can see the iPod Nano, and there's a new button, the black one called download, which includes our attachment 1 with the description of this is an attachment. Once we click on it, we've just downloaded a koala.jpg, and here's our koala bear. And this way you can do create almost any attachment. It usually is used for files such as PDF, manuals, for more complicated products, I'd say, for products where you really need the manual and so forth. But I think that it's quite simple, and you already know how to create and attach new attachments. Okay, we will probably skip the attributes because those are largely connected with the products, and we will go for categories. Uh, okay, so now we are in categories. Um, it has the same structure as anything any subcategory in the catalog tab does. That means that you can add a new category by clicking here on add new. We can create a new category called iPod uh, mini. I don't know if it exists. Displayed yes or no. Simple as that. Once you click on not once you disable the category from being displayed in the front office, nobody can even access the category. Uh, Here you have to choose the parent category. We will choose this time, for example, iPods, as iPod mini will be a subcategory of iPods. As description, just this as a sample description. We don't need to choose an image. Here you can choose the uh, meta title, description, and keywords. I probably will do a tutorial just on that, on what it does, how you can edit it for different part of your site. But here we will just put we can just we can leave it blank for now. It's usually for Google bots, or for it's I will do a tutorial on that, just forget anything I said about it. As the friendly URL, we already in the first tutorial, or second I guess, have allowed friendly URL, so we will leave it like that. It's automatically generated based on what you write here. So you see I can edit it to iPod mini max, and the friendly URL is now iPod mini dash max. And the group access, again, just leave it as it is. I will go through groups in another tutorial. This means that basically everyone will have access to the category. And we will save that. And okay, and now here we can see that we are in iPod mini max category, which is in the iPods category, which is located in the home category. So if we click back on the home category, it brings us the to the root category containing the iPods, accessories, and laptops. What this means is here you can see categories iPods, accessories, and laptops. Those are the three categories that belong to the root category. And now if we hit refresh, we should see that our new category in this categories module is the new category we have created, and we see that its parent is the iPods category. So yeah, it probably is empty. It has only this is sample description written in, and there are no products in this category currently. We can just simply add one product to the category just to show you how to do it. We'll use iPod Nano again. Here we need to click on associations, and we choose here iPod Mini Max and save. Okay, once we've done that, and here we go. Our first product is successfully placed in this category. Now there's one product sign. Okay, that's about categories. One more important thing, what we cannot do right now is to go to the iPods category, which is the parent category of iPod Mini Max. And wait, back, because I've clicked right through it. I want to click here on edit the iPods category, and we cannot choose iPod Mini Max as parent category, because that would mean that there would be an infinite loop, because iPod Mini Max would have iPods as parent category, which would have iPod Mini Max as parent category, which will have iPods as category, and so on and so on. So we should get an error message, but my laptop is quite slow today, so just give it a few seconds. I sincerely hope that it doesn't crash right now. I will have to start making the video all just from... Oh yes, and it has just crashed. That's great. Uh, it looks like my computer needs some rest for today. I might pause for a little bit and solve this problem, and I will come to you back shortly after. Okay, I'm back. The problem was something else. I won't go into it, but anyway, let's finish up the categories tab. Last thing I wanted to show you is, yeah, we will go into the iPods category, and we will click here on this displayed sign, which will disable the category iPod Mini Max. So right now, once I refresh, I should get, yes, this category is currently unavailable, error uh, error sign. Okay, can allow it again. The status has been updated successfully. Great, and refresh, and we're back. Okay, that were categories. Features, again, I will leave it for products. Image mapping. This is quite an interesting Prestashop feature. I have created one image mapping in the MacBooks, and I will show it to you what it does here. By clicking on laptops, the image mapping is this, what you see right here. I have chosen this image, and here in the image mapping part of back office, you can simply create a new link to to a product, which here what it does is, look, I have already created one link for MacBook and one link for MacBook Air product. Which one is here is for the MacBook, and here is for the MacBook Air. So this is basically an image that you put in, or you associate to a category, and you can edit this image in a way that I've edited before. You select an area which you want to be linking to a product of yours. So now we can type here again, just MacBook. Just we've selected MacBook out of the drop-down menu, and here we can see a new area which will refer us to the MacBook product. And we save this and stay. And here we can see, or we should see, yes, and we see it, a new link to MacBook product. Once we click it, we are redirected to the product immediately. It's quite cool, I'd say. It's not something that you see in on every e-commerce site, and it's something you definitely should consider using in your on your site. Uh, yes, that's probably about it. Then again, you have here the name. The name is just for you. Yes, it's not shown anywhere around here, so it's just for you, for your information. Then you can again enable or disable it. By disabling it, we can see that it disappeared. It disappeared and it was replaced by an image of the category. So this is also quite important to take into consideration. Once you have an image mapping, you won't have the image of the category displayed in the front office. Of course, we're here talking about the default theme of Prestashop. If you're using a different theme, it's possible. I'm not saying I don't know the structure of every single theme that there's available on the internet, but it's possible that you want uh, that it will have the same functionality it does here. So once you have an image mapping, you won't have uh, the categories image displayed. Okay, that's the image mapping part. Uh, then what do we have? Next are manufacturers. Again, same principle as we had um, for example, the categories or attachments. You first here need to add a new one. You enter the name, short and long or normal description of the manufacturer. You choose its logo. Here you can write in the meta title, description, keywords, and here's the option to either enable or disable this manufacturer. Once you have done that, you can again go to products, and for example here iPod Nano, and in the association part you can choose manufacturer. Oh, here it's already selected as Apple Computer uh, as one of the manufacturers. So we can look at preview, but I don't think we will see. No, we don't see it on the product detail page. What we can do is we can click here on the Apple computer, and we see all the products that are attached to uh, this manufacturer, to Apple computer. So once we for example, want to kick this product out of, or we want to choose a different manufacturer, we go back to back office. Here we select choose optional and click on save and stay. Again, my computer doesn't want to cooperate. Update successful, cool, and here just refresh the page and you have seen the iPod Nano just disappeared. Right now there are only 3 products available. So we can put it back to the default state. And yes, manufacturers, there was one more thing. There are addresses of the manufacturers. I am not entirely sure what are these for. I might go through them during a video about advanced stock management, but again, I think that the main part here is the possibility to attach a manufacturer to a product, and then you can filter those products created only by certain manufacturer in the front office. This is the main part. What we have done is monitoring, which once you have more products or more categories, it shows you uh, four different arrays of products. Here is list of empty categories, where you can see that there are no empty categories in Prestashop right now. A list of products with attributes but without available quantities for sale. A list of products without attributes and without available quantities for sale, and list of disabled products. I can show you how it works. Works right. Oh, I can close that. I will open the products tab in a new window and disable the iPod Nano product. You can see that the status is disabled. We refresh on the monitoring uh, category, and here we see list of disabled products. Immediately the iPod Nano shows up. Once we enable it again, go back, click on refresh, it disappeared. So it's quite useful. I cannot really show you, or I won't go through every single case of those. I could, but it would be again redundant and a waste of time. But you can see how it works from this example alone. Then suppliers. Uh, Again, same functionality as we had with the manufacturers. You probably know what the difference between a supplier and a manufacturer is, so I don't have to go through that. And it has even the same functionality from the front office perspective. So here we can, below the manufacturer's block, see the suppliers module, which again shows us right now Apple Store and Sure Online Store. Here we see Apple Store and Sure Online Store, and again by clicking on one of them, it will show us the list of all the products that are supplied by this supplier. Simple as that. And the last thing I want to go through in the first part of the catalog tutorial are tags. You probably all know what tags are. Those are the little strings that you can attach to some products, and based on those tags, people can find products in your store. Here we can see that there are 6 tags in total, and by clicking on one of them, again we see the list, or here just the product, which has the tag shuffle attached to it. Simple as that. And it somehow the search algorithm looks into the tags as well. It's in the end, it's up to you whether you want to use tags or not. Yeah, so that's probably all what I had for you today, or in this tutorial, and I will see you next time. What we have here left are the attributes and values, features, and products. The biggest part probably of what we will cover during those video tutorials. That's it. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.